Beautiful. Traditional. Functional. Therapeutic. What am I talking about? Well, it's borage, or Borage, of course. I used to call it Borage, but for today we'll call it Borage. And it's a wonderful plant. It's a wonderful plant to have around the garden. Now borage is Borago officinalis. It's in the Boraginaceae family, also known as Starflower, because of that. You can take these flowers and float them in your ice cubes and make really cool ice cubes for your guests, because the flowers are edible as well as the whole plant, and we'll get to that. So this plant is known as Starflower, Beebush, Beebread, Bugloss. I wonder why. It's a medicinal herb with edible leaves and flowers. In the garden, borage and sunflowers share the honor of being bee hotspots, as well as bee balm, which we'll do a video on next week. It's not only one of the favorite plants of honeybees, but also bumblebees and small native bees. It says served many purposes from the time of ancient Rome to the present. Pliny the Elder believed it to be an antidepressant, and it has long been thought to give courage and comfort to the heart. One old wives' tale states that if a woman slipped a bit of borage into the promising man's drink, it would give him the courage to propose. At one time it was grown by beekeepers to boost honey production. It can be and has been grown as an ornamental plant, but also an edible and a medicinal. This baby's wilting, like our squash, because it's about 11 o'clock and it's starting to get hot. We do live in the desert. Now this plant is edible and medicinal, and you could say that it's kind of a super plant. There's the super plant. With a taste comparable to that of cucumber, borage has various culinary applications. The leaves can, of course, be used as a salad green, but it doesn't stop there. You can use the flowers as decorations, which are edible. I also put them in ice cubes. The herb can be used in soups, salads, even borage lemonade. Lots of people do that. Strawberry borage cocktails, preserves, borage jelly, various sauces, cooked and as a standalone vegetable, used in desserts in the form of fresh candied flowers. So that's just a few things that you can do with your borage. In the garden, the uses of borage include repelling pests, such as hornworms, attracting pollinators, and aiding any plant it is interplanted with by increasing resistance to pests and disease. So it's a natural pesticide, and it's edible. It's amazing. It's helpful and compatible with most plants, notably tomatoes, spinach, brassicas, strawberries, and squash. Borage, squash. It's good for composting and mulching. It adds trace minerals to the soil it's planted in. It's so proficient in self-seeding that even though it's an annual, it appears to be a perennial in many gardens, coming back year after year because of the huge abundance of seeds it creates. So once a borage plant has been established in your garden, you will likely never have to reseed again. Now the bloom period is different for different climate zones, and ours blooms here at the end of summer. It will bloom 40 to 60 days after it sprouts, depending on the amount of water. So there is the wonderful plant, the Starflower, Borage, Borage. Very simple to grow. And these leaves are not only edible, but they provide trace nutrients to our permaculture orchard as we go. Look at this, we have a new succession coming up. Giant mustard and dill, it appears like. Yes, it is. Always a bonus. We'll just, really nice mullein. This is for toilet paper shortage, which is why we grow this. And if Geezer's watching, some of these runners here are his seeds. They're looking pumpkin-like. I saw a few fruits on here. Oh, of course I can't locate any now because we're doing a video. So our winter squashes just started running. Our potatoes are prolific. Our runner beans are running. Just running. And we got some mortgage lifters on the other side. Look at this beautiful specimen. Growing right next to a leguminous tree. This wonderful giant mustard. Chickens just love to eat that. And interesting, we have a variegated leaf popping out here. So that's a different variety. Interesting how that works. Hope you got something out of the video. Abundance is the key. All of our lettuces are flowering, so we're going to be doing some seed saving videos real quick on these. We literally have hundreds. Different varieties of chicory are now flowering, which is really great for the bee population, including as a companion to this apple I just put in. That's a Fuji. Nice onion seeds will be coming out of here. And the tansy is popping. So, like, share, subscribe, and get yourself some Borage, or Borage, officinalis, the Starflower, the multi-purpose medicinal herb and permaculture orchard necessity. Be safe, we love you. That's about it.